Welcome to Today in History, where we explore the remarkable events that shaped the world on this day. On the 2nd of August 1776, the formal signing of the United States Declaration of Independence took place. Many people associate the declaration with the 4th of July, but that was the day the Continental Congress adopted the document. The actual signing by the 56 delegates, representing the 13 colonies, happened weeks later. This act turned a bold statement of intent into a tangible commitment to independence. John Hancock's famously flamboyant signature, large enough for King George to read without his spectacles, became a lasting emblem of American liberty and defiance. On this day in 1790, the first United States Census was conducted, fulfilling a vital requirement of the new Constitution. Overseen by Secretary of State Thomas Jefferson, the census counted just under 4 million people across the original states and territories. It was a practical measure for allocating seats in Congress and setting taxation, but it also gave the fledgling nation its first clear sense of size and growth potential. In a country that would one day span a continent, this humble beginning was a snapshot of ambition in its earliest form. On the 2nd of August 1858, the Metropolis Local Management Amendment Act passed through the British Parliament, handing Sir Joseph Boswell the authority to tackle one of Victorian London's greatest problems, the city's appalling sanitation. That summer, the Great Stink made the River Thames unbearable, with the smell even halting Parliament itself. Bazalgette Sussusha was visionary. An extensive network of over 1,300 miles of brick-lined sewers, pumping stations, and outfalls to carry waste safely downstream. His work didn't just clear the air, it helped eradicate cholera, set new standards for urban engineering, and remains a backbone of London's infrastructure today. On the 2nd of August 1873, San Francisco saw the launch of the Clay Street Hill Railroad, the world's first successful cable car system. Inventor Andrew Halliday, inspired by witnessing horses struggling on the city's steep, slippery streets, developed the ingenious idea of a continuously moving underground cable to haul the cars. Engineer William Epplesheimer turned it into a reality. The cable car not only transformed transport in a city of hills but became a living symbol of San Francisco, one that still rattles along the streets today. The standardization of time took a major step forward on the 2nd of August 1880, when Britain officially adopted Greenwich Mean Time as the national standard by synchronizing the country's railways, communications, and maritime navigation to the time at the Royal Observatory in Greenwich. The government brought order to a world increasingly dependent on precision. GMT would later become a global reference, anchoring international schedules and travel, and turning a small spot on the Thames into the center of world time. Actor Peter O'Toole was born on the 2nd of August 1932 in Leeds, though he embraced his Irish roots throughout his life. A towering figure of stage and screen, O'Toole mesmerized audiences with unforgettable performances in films like Lawrence of Arabia, Beckett and the Lion in Winter. His mixture of classical theater training and effortless charisma made him one of cinema's most magnetic leading men, earning him 8 Oscar nominations and a place in the pantheon of film greats. Science, war, and destiny intersected on the 2nd of August 1939, when Albert Einstein and fellow physicist Leah Szilard co-signed a letter to U.S. President Franklin D. Roosevelt. This warning, that Nazi Germany might develop atomic weapons, prompted the United States to launch the research that became the Manhattan Project. That single letter changed the course of history, leading to the nuclear age and redefining global security forever. Filmmaker Kevin Smith entered the world on the 2nd of August 1970 in Red Bank, New Jersey. In the 1990s, he captured the voice of a generation with films like Clerks, Mallrats, and Chasing Amy, all low-budget, witty, and unapologetically self-referential. His View-esque universe became a cult pop culture playground, while his later work as a podcaster and comic book writer cemented his reputation as a storyteller for the age of fandom. On the 2nd of August 1973, George Lucas premiered American Graffiti at the Locarno International Film Festival. This nostalgic love letter to 1960s small-town America, with its cruising cars and rock and roll soundtrack, became a blueprint for the modern coming-of-age film. Its success gave Lucas the creative freedom to embark on his next, universe-changing project, Star Wars. Helsinki marked a milestone in public transport on the 2nd of August 1982, opening its first metro line. Initially a modest route heading east from the city center, the metro was a leap into modernity, combining efficiency, minimalist Scandinavian design, and cold-weather practicality. Today it remains the northernmost metro system in the world. The digital frontier took shape on the 2nd of August 1989, with the launch of the Galactic Hacker Party in Amsterdam. Hundreds of enthusiasts gathered to explore the possibilities of computer networks, hardware tinkering, and early cybersecurity, long before the internet became part of daily life. This gathering helped sow the seeds of the global hacker and security community that is now central to our connected world. On the 2nd of August 1992, American athlete Joyner-Kersee secured her place in Olympic history by winning her second consecutive gold medal in the heptathlon at the Barcelona Games. Her dominance across 7 grueling track and field, Events showcased extraordinary versatility and resilience, inspiring generations of athletes and confirming her status as one of the greatest sportswomen of all time. Not all history is grand or serious. On the 2nd of August 2014, Stuart Kettle completed a 3-day challenge by pushing a Brussels sprout up Mount Snowdon with his nose, raising over £6,000 for Macmillan cancer support. This delightfully eccentric feat showed that British fundraising spirit can take the most unexpected forms. Royal history was made on the 2nd of August 2017, when Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, made his final solo public appearance before retiring from active duties at the age of 96. It marked the end of an era. More than 22,000 solo engagements over decades of unwavering service to the Crown and countless charities. Then came a double milestone in business and tech on the 2nd of August 2018. Apple became the first American company to reach a $1 trillion market valuation, reflecting its dominance in personal technology and digital services. That same day, the social media app TikTok launched globally after merging with Musical.ly. Its innovative, algorithm-driven format revolutionized short-form content, reshaping how an entire generation creates and consumes media. These stories from the 2nd of August remind us that history is a living thread, woven from moments of invention, courage, art, and even eccentricity. If you enjoyed this journey through time, don't forget to subscribe or follow. It really does make a difference. Join the small but growing community of history lovers and never miss the chance to learn something new each day.